Hey y'all, this is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. All right, so we showed you what the pigs do uphill on the other side of the house, how we got them working the top side of the mountain. Well, we got these little feeder sheep working the bottom side, the area that you see right now. In fact, where you see their fence over here, their electrified sheep netting that honestly needs a few repairs as I'm looking at it. But anyway, they basically been working their way down that way. They came through here, now they're over there. Now, there's a couple of different applications and a couple of different ways we're doing it. Now, we've had major erosion problems when we first got here because the cows were beating this up, okay? We let some of this stuff come in here, a lot of it thorny, nasty weeds. Remember what I said about thorns? If you see thorns and thickets, it's an open indication that you got jacked up soil. Okay, so we've had them going through. But they impact this area a lot differently than the pigs, where the pigs will bring it down to bare soil, which would be somewhat helpful, but it ain't a great idea when we got, right now as I speak, we got the remnants of that hurricane that just came up through the Gulf, and my thoughts and prayers go out for so many of you that are suffering right now, and I'll speak more to that here in a minute. But anyway, when we have that coming through, and we have other rain systems that come through, because we do live in the rainforest here, we can't beat this area up so much because we've already had massive erosion problems before we even got here. So we use the sheep out here where they're going to beat it up pretty good, but their impact is much different. There's going to be some bare spots here and there, but that's cool because remember, this time of year we're going to go to our regular blend. We got cowpea and buckwheat in here. So the way we're going to do it today is a little bit different. I'm going to go through and I'm going to seed it. William has already started through with the scythe. And what he's going to do is knock it down on top of the weeds, on top of the seeds that I put in there, okay? Now, the idea being here is that it will create a shade and a mulch ring to a certain extent. Now, I really want to get these seeds down and at least get some kind of nitrogen fixed into this soil. Now, it's getting long in the tooth to do cowpea and buckwheat, but I'm just going to see in this area what it will do. So also, later on, we'll put another blend in here if need be. Okay, so we got the cowpea and the buckwheat. It's getting long in the tooth for that. Pretty soon it'll be clover and a few other good bug blend mixes that we put together to put out here. Now, folks, as a side note, just remember, we got comfrey for sale. We also got bone sauce. Don't forget to check out that Back to the Land Festival. I think it's over this shoulder. Be sure to check out all that stuff too. But folks, as a side note, you'll see what I'm wearing right now. It's my 82nd Airborne shirt. My military alma mater, although I do have a college alma mater as well. That's not important right now. What I want to convey, the strong feelings I have for all of you over there in Afghanistan right now, 82nd who's guarding the airfield, the Marines who are doing their bit, the airmen, the sailors, all of you people that are involved over there. I'm sorry you're in harm's way. And unlike people like Henry Kissinger out there who refer to you, and I quote, as big, stupid men that should be used as foreign policy, there's a lot of us out there that don't see you that way. We love you and we pray for all of you that are lost over there, and we pray for your families. So with that said, I know it's a weird little segue, but I feel like I got to cover that sort of thing, because at the end of the day, I may be a farmer, I may be a permaculture designer, I may be a lot of things, but I'm an American first. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to seed this stuff. William's going to drop it with the scythe, and then I'm going to knock out what he didn't get with a weed eater. So it's going to be more of what you've seen before. I'm going to start at the top, work my way down, then we're going to drive on. All right, y'all, that's a wrap. Pretty much got it all done. Now remember that when you have your sheep go through and they beat up an area, they're gonna do an entirely different version of massaging, as Joel Salatin calls it, than what the pigs do. And this is where you can see the distinction. Go back, watch the previous video, watch what the pigs do, and then watch what these sheep do. They're gonna take it down, but they're not gonna beat it up near as much, which opens up another opportunity for us, because we do want something holding this soil together, but at the same time, we wanna bring in the nitrogen fixing capabilities of a legume like cowpea. So that's exactly what we did. So we just kind of laid it over, and the stuff we knocked over is essentially gonna be that mulch layer. That's kind of what we want here. Now we got a storm coming in. It's going to provide the rain we need and the moisture. Ain't that right, milk boy? Anyway, my dog agrees. Folks, regarding the previous stuff I talked about, I want you to make sure you give your prayers to all those people that are serving overseas, and also to the people down in the Gulf that are suffering right now. There's people I know down there, just like many of you probably know, that are dealing with that. But also regarding the thing I said before regarding those people overseas, I would encourage all of you, check out the work of General Smedley Darlington Butler. You know, it's nearly impossible to win the Medal of Honor once. This guy won it twice and wrote a tell-all book about it called War is a Racket. I want you to check it out, where he basically encapsulates the whole thing by saying that basically all wars are bankers' wars. If you doubt me, check out his work and the work of a number of others. But folks, back to the topic at hand. I know I'm going a little bit far afield, but just remember, use these animals for your benefit. Have them do all the heavy lifting that you, A, don't want to do, and B, they're going to make a better impact on the area than you ever could. That's why we have to go behind them and get this done for now. But you'll see in time that the succession that comes back in here, as these animals go through, we put our hands on it, they're going to wind up they're going to leave this place in a better state, and then by us putting our hands to it, we're only going to expand how much better this land comes back. So we're going to take it from thickets to grass and all the beneficial species. Ain't that right, boy? So remember, take these animals, use them to your benefit. They're getting fat for us, and they're also knocking out this work, and they're living the life that they want to live. Remember, subscribe, tell your friends about us, hit that notification bell. Till next time, this is Billy on behalf of my dog Milk Boy. We'll see you next time.